Hello everyone, Thijs here and with another guide, and this time I want to talk with you about Druid. And Druid, it has already a lot of history actually in Hearthstone. Druid was for a long time, you can say, the most popular deck in as a Druid deck in Hearthstone. It was more popular than Combo Druid. It was like half a year ago there were like really coming out a lot of Combo Druids, but for a long time Combo Druid or Druid was actually pretty powerful. And what the power of the ramp druid is, it's you are not trying to win, but you are trying to not lose. And that sounds really weird. When I say it, it sounds really weird. But your strategy is just surviving the game. You are putting a lot of taunts on the board. You have to kill Tusad, what is an insane minion that can be played behind taunts. You have a lot of annoying minions to deal with. A lot of anti-aggro cards. Like if you're looking for an anti-aggro deck, Ramp Druid is probably the best deck to go with. It's really good against all kind of aggro decks. And yeah, and that is mostly the power. Like your minions have like really good stats, and that's why you play these minions. What are the hardmanships are for Ramdruid is like Warrior and also a bit Rogue. Warrior is pretty unwinnable, especially because I didn't take any of my cards against Warrior, like no Harrison. I just, because the matchup is already so bad, I just actually ignore it. But the rest, all the matchups are pretty nice except the Rogue maybe. So, and you can think of if you're struggling still a lot with aggro, you can think of putting another Zombie Chow in, like. So the cards Kazan, Ezra Drake, maybe 1/5 drop. You can all think of cutting these cards, so that's actually fine. But let's see how it goes on the ladder with the deck. Oh yeah, and Handlock. Handlock is also, of course, a pretty bad matchup. We were actually top 100 with this deck on stream for a long time, but then we tanked a bit with another deck, but we will grind back already. And also an interesting thing is, why do you not play Emperor Ties in this deck? And the reason why I don't play Emperor is because the effect from Emperor in this deck is not big. You don't get combo pieces that are getting cheaper. The things that you are getting cheaper is like, oh, I get an Ancient of War for 1 less mana, or I get a Ref for 1 less mana. It's not that you get the value on Savage Roar or Force of Nature. So it's a bit less valuable than in any kind of combo deck. Okay, this is a tricky hand. Because all the cards are pretty good, but together they are not that good. I think I keep everything because against Mech Mage or against Mech Shaman I really need this. I just hope that I draw into a minion. I like every minion is playable with this hand. Keeper's not bad. If there comes out something early, we can always decide to. Okay, so it looks more like a mid-range Shaman. That might be a bit harder for us. Yeah, let's play the curve. So we always have the option to innervate and pretty powerful minion. It's pretty good if you can innervate either in Lore and War and Sylvanas and Kel'Thuzad and Cenarius. So if I just draw into one of them, I can always innervate it. And there's the War. I'm not sure if I go already for it. I mean, it's pretty really good target for either an Earthshock or an Hex, but we will see how we curve out. That's gonna be really important. Like if this takes already an Earthshock, the War gets better. Takes a Crackle. Oh my god. Yeah, of course that is a terrible outcome. But you guys noticed that already, I guess. Looks like he has some Rock Bite or something. He's thinking of. Oh, he still has the coin, so maybe he wants to do something together with the coin. I think if I look at the hand now, we are actually a bit forced to innervate or War, and I'm not that happy with it. It's gonna totem. Wow. So probably, I would say that it's probably because of a Flame Totem. Yeah, this hand is really sucks a bit. I'm thinking of keeping with Cha, but this is the best play. If he has the Flame Totem, he can deal 4-8 damage into it. If he has the Hex, that's gonna be really sick painful. Earthshock is also pretty painful. The 4 removal cards are like the 2 removal cards that the Shaman runs are the painful cards here. Yeah, I'm really not happy about this card. I mean, any kind of minion will trade into his minions. This one just sucks so hard. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, this card, man. So this is a trade. So he can't deal with the board. He has 3 mana next turn. I'm a bit scared of maybe a Lightning Storm. Yeah, I think keep a hero power is actually better than Azure Drake here. Keep a hero power, then we have the option of Azure Drake, Ref next turn. Yeah, that's kind of fine. And I want to keep the Ref because I have the Azure Drake in my hand. I think it might be getting pretty powerful, so. Still a bit scared of Lightning Storm, but this Lightning Storm is not good at all. If he has Lightning Storm, he won't play it here. And you see, like, we getting a 5/10 out, what is an insane minion. And you see then, that is what the deck tries to do. Getting a lot of value. Yeah, he had it. I was up. It was pretty obvious he had it, so I just wanted to clear as much minions as I could. So this turn I can just take over the board. Azure Drake. Let's clear it off before he plays taunts. I was thinking of just playing Chow because it's not scary on himself. Chow was fine here too. But the board is fine how we have it. Okay, pretty good ref here. I can just ref for 2. I need card draw. Card draw is all I need. Yeah, I just want to have the option to ref if there comes out and to... Yeah, pretty good ref. Azure Drake value. Like, this Scenarios is also really insane. If he doesn't clear the board here, look this Scenarios. I mean, we can buff everything and give it +2. That is an insane Scenarios. And I don't really see a way for him to deal with this full board. Like, Lightning Storm is not good at all. Oh, well, this is... I was thinking of Scenarios, but it looks like a really obvious Big Game Hunter. So with Big Game Hunter, we have 6 mana left. We can swipe the face. If we buff our minions, let's say we buff everything. Nah, it doesn't trade well. Yeah, the thing that sucks is we have not really good follow-up.
Feel nature's wrath. Feel nature's wrath.
Wow, that Lightning Storm is getting really good now.
I've got the beast in my state.
Actually, this is a pretty good Lightning Storm. Not happy with this outcome. I would prefer that one minion will die or something. Or that a bomb bot hit face. It's not a bad outcome. But if he has the Lightning Storm, it's... Oh yeah, there is the Lightning Storm, pretty sure. Yeah. Let's hope the Drake survives. It's gonna be pretty important this Drake survives, so it can still trade. Nope, never lucky. Yeah, did we overextend there? That's the question we have to ask ourselves now. Did we overextend into the boom? We could also have cut swipe, just use an hero power, attack with a zombie chow, still having swipe in hand. Maybe we just overextend a bit because it was such a good play that we were just too happy with it. Now we just have to be scared for any kind. Like, we just use double ref and a swipe. So dealing with his board is really hard.
What to do?
Not sure if mind control attack will still get value. It might be. Looking for a spell totem. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Well played. Oh, that's a good draw. That's what we needed. Oh lord. Yes, I don't think mind control is gonna get value, right? Let's just play it. It's perfect for the curve. I don't want to use my innervate here. Doesn't feel needed to play Shredder. 12 and... Okay, that's fine. I might just trade this. If there is not a town totem. Nice. Lightning storms are gone. He still has a lot of removal, like double hex, double earth shocks.
My shield for Argus.
That doesn't really hurt me. That hurts me. It's not good on this board, right? If I play it, he can just make the trade. And trade with his... Then I don't attack.
What to do?
That's kind of tricky into a spell power totem. Yeah, I think I'm a bit forced to play it here. We know he doesn't have Lightning Storm anymore. He played already double Lightning Storm, so... Let's just pray for the best, but like it's so likely he has an Earthshock or either an Hex or an Earthshock now. Can't really see him not having it now. Top decked it. Looks like he top decked at least something for it. Either an Hex or an Earthshock. We still have a war here. We have Kill to Zod here. Just gonna trade in the Shredder. Oh, come on. These guys that we get are so bad. I mean, the Shredders are really losing our match here.
For the wild. When shall I strike? Having no fun.
It's all about the trades now. Every spell that he plays is gonna we will just copy his spells. There's no Lightning Storm anymore. The spells are way less powerful here. Okay, playing his minions. Gives me the innervate back. What a good guy. Crackle. Creeper. Is that worth to give me an innervate for that? So we can attack here. Attack for 4 here, take the damage, trade both in. I think that's good.
Trespasser.
The light does not discriminate.
Like, it's so important that we know double lightning storm is gone. That's so sick. Now I can just take so much more risks. High risk, high reward plays. Yeah, I can trade really well now in the board. It's still like this Chow. I don't know what to think of this card. It's really annoying for him, but it might also be super annoying for him, right? Not really annoying for him. Well, now I just can't even play my spells. Okay. So it's Keeper Hero Power. Yeah, I think I trade into the 5-5 and just do it with the Keeper to take a bit less damage. What totem do we want to give it? Like, are we happy with the 1-1 totems if there comes out a 1-1 every turn? Or do we prefer seeing Town Totem? Might be more annoying, right? Spell, nah. Spell is not annoying, no. I think 1-1 is one of the best totems for him now. So we'll just trade here. I'm not gonna pop my shape because there's exactly 3 on board and then he can trade it. Let's hope he just draws an Hex now. Hex was good all game, but now it's not that good.
My shield.
Oh, what a top deck. Damn it. Okay, that's sick. I don't want to give him Wild Growth too. Like, then he gets another card draw to draw into his Hex. Wow. Wow, this guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I can't win this anymore, I think. I have to go really aggressive now. I don't even want to draw anymore.
Where shall I strike? For the wild.
It's too early to ignore totems. We still have Kel'Thuzad in the deck. There's Kel'Thuzad at least. I don't know what the other cards are. It's gonna be really hard. I have to play aggressive soon. I have to hope he draws a spell here. Okay, now I have to take face, I think. Okay, we know there's Kel'Thuzad. I have to start attacking face here. There is still Kel'Thuzad, so it might be enough. Like, these 2 cards are just not gonna be played anytime. Well, Innervate might be. But like Wild Growth, I give him a card with Wild Growth too. Do we care about that? I'm not sure. Really not sure if we care about that. We need to draw Kel'Thuzad here. Just as a minion. Yes, he might have the second Hex, but what can we do? If he Earth succeeds, it's still an powerful minion on the board. I think we don't care about this totem anymore. We cannot really care about it. I don't know what my last... Is it a swipe? I think we only swiped once, right? I'm pretty sure we only swiped once. It might be a swipe.
Well played. You win this.
We got him, guys. Oh, I didn't think that we could still win this game. But you see, like, the minions are so powerful that we play in this deck. Let's do one more game. But you see, the minions that we are playing are so powerful. The stats are so good, and at some moment, they just can't deal with it. And okay, this Shaman had like really good answers early. That he had 2 really good lightning storms. Maybe we played a bit too much in the first lightning storm. We can ask ourselves that. I'm really asking myself that, but for the rest, it was a really good game, and it really showed the power of Faye. I think I keep Kazan. Kazan is not insane against Hunter, but there's no reason to not keep it. Okay. I like to keep Wrath just into a Knife Juggler or into whatever. We really need an Innervate against Hunter. It's the best card. You want it way more than a Wild Growth and Innervate. He's gonna play his 1-drop now, maybe. Maybe not. I hope if he doesn't have a 1-drop, it's pretty big for me, because I don't want to do a turn 1 play. If I make a coin hero power into a Leperno, for example, it really fucks my curve over. But if I ignore it, it's even a bigger problem. So play your Knife Juggler now. It's time for the Knife Juggler. Mad Scientist is fine too.
I'll show them.
Because we can coin Kazan next turn. Yeah, I think we ref this. Because we have the coin Kazan, we can steal the trap that comes out of it anyways. We just hope for no Animal Companion. That will be the dream. Hoping that he doesn't have Animal Companion or Bow and that he is forced to play a Creeper or something. That's sick. That's sick. So yeah, let's see what the trap is that he's playing. Might be a freezing, might be explosive, might be snakes. Freezing, nice. So it looks like more I don't want to say like control hunter, but at least a mid-range hunter or a hybrid hunter. And that doesn't really matter. I guess we silence that. Can ref the other minion? No, we silence this one. And we just clear the 1-2. So it doesn't... that he gets the Houndmaster back. If he goes for Unleash here, yeah, he gets the Hound back, but then there's still a 4-2 on board. Pretty interesting that he doesn't attack there. Because if he makes the attack, he makes sure that his Shredder will be on the board. I just don't want to give him also a lot of Unleash value. Like, the Hunter can play really well around his own traps. The Explosive Trap he just triggers with Weapon. The Freezing Trap he can just trigger it with Unleash the Hounds. Snake, he can a lot of times just ignore it, or he gets more Unleash the Hound. So a Hunter plays pretty well around their own traps. Okay, now he wants it back, I see. I'm pretty scared about Unleash the Hounds here. It's a lot, for me it's really obvious he has it. Doesn't really make sense if he has Unleashed that he gets one more round. If we get an Ancient of War next turn, we win. That's the card we are looking for.
I'll show them.
I really don't understand why he didn't attack last turn. It's so weird. Why didn't he attack last turn? Now he's here like looking at his high main and he cannot really use it.
Feel nature's wrath.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we even got some answers now if the high main still goes off. I still really wanted that to have a taunt. With taunts I feel so safe against Hunter. With taunts they just can't win. If I got an Ancient of War here, it's just game over. Oh, he top decks Unleash now? Are you serious? Oh my god. The top deckers today, guys, it's incredible. Like the same as the Shaman last game. Like if he didn't draw, well, if he didn't draw Unleash, let's be fair, the game was over. If he didn't draw Unleash here, the game will well be over already. Now he still has outs. Yeah, this might be hard for us to deal with. He's gonna attack with 2 hounds there. Using them again for 3 mana hound. That's a bad hit, I think. Doesn't really... Well, he can trade with it. He has to be scared of swipe, right? I mean, he gets a 5-2 swipe now. Because there's an Azure Drake on the board. He might trade also in the lore. But don't you want to trade with your high main? I mean, you get also 2 extra knives. Yeah, that's a really good silence. Like, we silence here. We ref for 1. That's 6 mana. Maybe we hero power. Yeah, we can hero power it because then we can kill the Night Jiggler.
I must safeguard the land.
Yeah, but like, if I was really low on lives, I will just make a taunt here or ignore the Night Jiggler. But we are at 28 lives. Like, now we go to 22. I still feel so safe. We play the Druid of the Claw with the Shredder next turn, and that should be, and I guess that has to be enough if there is no boom coming up here, or in second high main actually. Yeah, this is painful. This is really painful. Second high main. It's such a good card, high main.
Where shall I strike?
That's fine.
Where shall I strike?
Shredder always in the middle. He's gonna attack this, but then we attack back, and maybe we get mind control failure next turn. It's really hard to say what he has in hand. He might have like cards like Kill Command that don't do much on this board. I don't know if I can get mind control failure. The mind control tech can be really good, but it really depends on how he's gonna play it. I just had to play the taunt here, otherwise his Kill Command value was insane. He could also put already 11 on board, but it's way too much. He needs to play 1 more minion. Okay. Might be snakes.
Well fought. I can see.
Okay. Okay. Doesn't see the option here to win anymore. But yeah, guys. I hope you learned something from this Ram Druid guide. It is a really good deck on the ladder. It was going insane for me yesterday on the ladder too. It is a deck that is so good against any kind of aggro decks. It's really good against Hunter too. It's it's so hard. Like, we didn't even drew the Innervate early. We just did our normal curve, and you saw already how powerful it was. And like, if you play an Ancient of War, nobody is playing with Hunter's Mark anymore. It's so insane. So yeah, I hope you like this deck. It is a deck, what I already said earlier. It's not a deck where you try to win. It's a deck you try to not lose, and that should be your general strategy. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time again.